Many times I've seen it as an immigration attorney, no warrant, no real authorization. And so, Director Gupta, I want people to understand how broken and inhumane, as we continue to fight in courts, winning some, bringing at least some into attention. The new policy on expedited removal is destroying our due process. Talk a little bit about that. I want the American people to understand they're moving them before we can even get to them as legal representatives. They're moving them so quickly, so fast, that we're not able to at least get before a judge to fight on their behalf.
Yes, thanks so much, Congresswoman. So you're absolutely right that this administration has taken multiple steps now to abrogate and deprive people of the most basic due process. And as a starting matter, we're talking about an immigration system where there's no right to an appointed lawyer, an immigration court system that is not independent. Immigration judges report to the same president as the prosecuting attorney. It is already a system that doles out punitive, destructive consequences like deportation and detention without high levels of due process. So we're already starting from a lower level of due process. And this administration is taking that to an all-time new low. And the reason that they're doing that, including using expedited removal, is because it is, again, back to their efforts of deporting as many people as possible, arresting people to meet their daily goals. Due process is a barrier for them to meet those goals, to meet those targets. Diplomatic barriers, due process,
and
processing.
Director Gupta, when I heard about the staging locations,
yes.
I don't like that we call them this, because I think when people are listening right now, they don't know what that means. It's literally right before they put them on the plane. They're putting them on concrete flooring. No one knows they got moved. We have no idea. The database, where you go locator or whatever the heck, you know what I'm talking about, Chelsea? That thing was always down. When I was looking for someone, I had a family 12 days. I could not find them because guess what? When Border Patrol they couldn't find any beds. They couldn't find any place to take them. For 12 days, they were at an office building on the floor with 3 kids. And when I found out about it and went there, they were like, sorry, but ICE needs it. And then I said, well, why couldn't I find our family members? Why couldn't I? Because they are our family members. Why couldn't I find them? Well, Border Patrol, and we got to fix this, Pramila. Border Patrol doesn't have access to that system, right, Director Gupta? So they are kidnapped and disappeared. We have no idea where the hell they are. And so I want to talk, it's so inhumane because there's such a shock and a fear, and you can't find them and you don't know how to get to them. And I just really hope people understand to take a deep dive into that. And Lynch, I want to tell you, in the 80s and 90s, it worked to talk about the economic impact. It did. And it's important. I get it. Of course, we use that because it was about the moral, human, family issue and community issue for us. But they don't care about that anymore. It is about the cruelty. And that's why we have to do a shadow hearing. Chair Jayapal has to do a shadow hearing because they don't want to talk about it on the official side of Congress. But we're going to continue to expose them. And, Pramila knows that I'm not going to wait 10 years, 11 years, and everybody would be against it. Oh, it was terrible we did that at that time. Well, guess what? It's going to be my kids racially profiled later. You know it. It's going to be our babies if we don't stop it now.